Hello, my name is Ethan Koenig, and I am a Beagler. And what I mean by that is I am passionate about Beagles. I have been training and raising Beagles for 3 years now, and I'm still learning stuff today. So today I'm going to tell you about Beagles, AKC registration, field trials, and the training process. So listen up and let's get started. According to the American Houndsman, a Beagle is a small to medium-sized dog and is included in the hound group. It is similar in appearance as a foxhound, but with shorter legs and longer, softer ears. Beagles are mainly scent hounds, which means developed mainly to trail up hare, small game, and rabbits. Or rabbits and other small game. Beagles were developed in Great Britain about the 1830s and by several breeds, including the Talbot Hound, the Southern Hound, the North Country Hound, and the Harrier. Here are some Beagle traits. A male Beagle weighs up to 22 to 25 pounds. A female weighs anywhere from 20 to 23 pounds. Their coat is it's a hard coat. It's a hard to medium length, very warm. Their colors is either tricolored or with white combinations with brown and tan, or white combinations with black and tan, all kinds of combinations. Also, you got some with red ticking and blue ticking. Their lifespan is from anywhere to 12 to 15 years. According to the AKC website, the American Kennel Club, or which is the American Kennel Club, and which is a purebred registration for pedigrees in the United States. The AKC promotes and sanctions several events, including the Westminster Dog Kennel Club show, which is an annual event, and also another one is the National Dog Show. Also, the AKC promotes field trials, and a field trial is a competitive event which hunting dogs compete against one another. Field trials are usually held under control of the National Kennel Club or another gun dog organization. For a field trial entry dog, it has to be finished, and what I mean by that, finished has to be the dog has to have all the skills and traits and stuff to trail a rabbit proficiently. Field trials are usually held by in local kennel clubs and stuff like that. Also, comes in various grades. As you got open field trials, amateur field trials, non-sanctioned field trials, and sanctioned field trials. An open field trial permits entry from any handler or trainer, and a amateur field trial permits only entry from non-professional handlers or trainers, and a sanctioned field trial is usually held under control by a national kennel group or organization, and then a non-sanctional field trial is held by any local kennel club. According to CatronKennels.net, on the training process, an article is similar to mine. I definitely believe earlier to start the training process, the better. So I usually start anywhere from 10 weeks old is usually what I start at. And what I do is I get a rabbit and I'll put it in a cage, no harm done, and I'll set it in front of my pup pen, and I'll let the rabbit run around for a while and let the dogs get excited and wanting to trail this thing up. Then I'll let it go, and the dogs will watch it run away, but will not be able to get to it. By doing this process, it gets the dog, or usually the dog should start barking, the ones that are going to be something. I repeat this process for a couple weeks. Then I move on to a starting pen with a bunch of rabbits and a older but slower Beagle that I have. And a starting pen is a pen that I built, and I put a rabbit in it, and I put dogs in there. I have them trained, and it's a little area so I can watch them progress on their training, and so I ain't got to chase them everywhere. And I repeat this process for, a couple weeks also. And then final stage, I move to running them by themselves in the pen. And then after that, they should be able to, run a rabbit proficiently. And this process usually takes, 24 weeks or so. And by then, after that, you should be able to go out into the wild and have some good rabbit running and have some good hunts. In conclusion, I have talked to you about beagles, AKC registration, field trials, and a training process. Owning a beagle or any kind of dog is a big responsibility, and it takes a lot of time and energy to raise and have good rabbit hunting dogs. And people say, well, I have a high paper dog. That usually don't mean, nothing. It doesn't mean it's a good hunting dog. So papers are usually made for for high sell bred dogs and for selling high paper dogs. That's mainly what the papers are for. So all in all, I tell you what it pretty much getting at is you get what you put into your dog. So right now I got some beagles I'd like to show you that I have trained. Right here is my young male. He is his name is Ring. He has got his mama's short stockiness, but it's his dad's high-pitched bark. He's a tri-colored dog. He is a cold trailer, and what I mean by cold trailer is he is able to smell that rabbit from, old track, a night before, early morning before we get there, and he's a good dog, and I'm proud to say he is mine. Right here's my other, she's a female. She's got her dad's tallness, but her mom's deep ball. She is also tri-colored with a little blue tick in her. She is a hot trail dog, and what I mean by that is she only barks when that rabbit is trail is hot and is up and running. Her name is Dolly, and she's a good dog, and I'm proud to say she is my dog too. And thank you all for coming out, and see you later.